Hi everyone, I'm Paritivari and I got the opportunity to work under Dr. Raman Saxena during my summer internship. So let's get started and discuss about the project I've been working on during my summer internship. So the topic of my project is multiple input art generator. As the name suggests, multiple inputs include music, facial expression, and vital signs. My project was divided into two phases. The first phase included providing multiple inputs to the art generator and an art being generated. And the other phase includes a feedback loop. That is, whenever I view the generated art, my expression will change. This changed expression will be again fed back to the art generator, and again an art will be generated, thus creating a feedback loop. We have already worked on the phase 1 and we are still working on phase 2. Now let's start with the process of how we created our project or generated the models. So at first we thought of classifying music into emotion and genre. The initial model that I created was based on the features extracted by Leprosa library. These features included chroma characteristics, spectral characteristics, and features by MFCC. The thing was, the accuracy that I acquired by these model was not up to the mark. Thus, I changed the way I was extracting the features and I found an Spotify API. Spotify is a library that uses Spotify API to extract features such as danceability, liveability, timbre from the music. And thus, this helped me to classify music based on emotion and genre. As you can see on the presentation or on the slide, that for emotion classification, I used Spotify API to extract various features. The data set was of 2000 data, and it was divided into 75% training set and 25% test set. Similarly, for genre classification, both had an accuracy of 86.9%, and I used XGBoost as the classifier. Now, for facial emotion recognition, my teammate Adarsh developed a deep learning model which had an accuracy of 96%. Now, what is the main process or how does this project work? So, whenever I provide music, facial expression, and the type of art you want an art generator to create, when these three inputs are given to the model, the first task is that is being done is the model predicts the genre and emotion of the music. It will predict the emotion through the facial expression, and of course, the user has already provided the art type. So we initially have four inputs that are predicted genre, predicted emotion, predicted facial emotion, and the art type. Using these four inputs, we want to generate a prompt that could be fed into an art generator. This prompt is created by the prompt engineer or generator API, that is Open Assistant by Hugging Face. This helps to produce a text prompt for the art generator. This text prompt includes all the four inputs that is fed into the API or the prompt generator. Now, a prompt is being generated by the prompt generator, which is fed into the art generator. The art generator API that I used is Realistic Vision version 1.4. It uses the prompt given by the prompt engineer to produce an art. The art will be of the type that user has already mentioned or given to the model, and thus an art will be generated. As an example, this was the input that I gave as an user. Music was dynamite. You might all have already heard it. As you can see, the picture shows a happy person, and the type given was the oil painting. Using these three input, the emotion predicted was happy, genre was rock, emotion by facial recognition was happy, and type was oil painting. And the generated art, as you can see, is this, which symbolizes or depicts happiness. I would also like to share a case where instead of the happy picture, we had an angry picture. And to our surprise, we found that image had more of the grayish or blackish color in the picture. Although the picture was symbolizing happiness, calmness, but still the color used were depicting more of the anger side. So, what are our future works? The future works include incorporating vital signs as major input, of course, and then we also want have to work on the second phase, as I have already mentioned, that was the feedback loop. Along with this, I'm thinking of creating my own art generator rather than taking support of an API. Along with that, I would like to integrate a music recommendation system to the project so that according to the emotion that is being depicted by the art, we can predict or we can recommend more music related to the emotion. So, thank you everyone. It was a beautiful experience working here at Triple IT Hyderabad under one of the best professor, and I'm literally grateful to be the part of Srishti 23 team. So thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.